Stark Industries. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Iron Man 3. So we have a brand new update, and the update is the release of these two brand new Iron Man armor. And the first one we have here is the this is the Mark 32 Romeo. Now let's take a look at this armor. As you can see, it's a pretty dark armor. It looks like the War Machine armor, except the big difference is that there's some really weird colors. I actually looked into kind of this, but as you can see, there's like at least 3 colors. There's that dark, really dark rosy kind of a violet purple kind of color, and then there's this really brown yellowish gold color, and then you have the kind of dark blue, navy blue, really dark color there. But that is about it. I mean, it's pretty much the same armor, except they're a lot of colorings, I'd say. But let's go back now and look at the description. So what it says for this armor is that featuring a boosted RT unit, this suit is all about power. The Unibeam and Repulsor fires with 2x the output of the Mark 7. Speed and agility have also been increased, yada yada. And then it says infrared scanners and ECM jamming boost its search and engagement functionality. So you probably won't be able to see all of that. I think it's just there for your knowledge, I assume. But we're just scrolling around looking at his hands. But anyways, let's go back. Okay, so let's begin the stage and test out this armor to see how it is. So last time we were flying at 45,000 and we didn't make it. So kind of gave up on that. Now we are starting again, and we're in China, and we are going to see how this armor plays. So let's boost ourselves a bit because, alright, we are on touch mode because we want to test out this new mode apparently. It still does that sticky thing, I call it. What happens is when you're moving to the right side, okay, fusion charge, this is awesome. Alright, you can move your character during fusion charge, don't forget that. So when you move to the right side, essentially what happens is that sometimes you accidentally fire, which is really bad. But we are on touch mode, and as you can see, we're trying to dodge these things here. It's kind of sticky. I still can't get used to it, but you know, we're stuck in this mode. Actually, when the game first began after the update, they actually asked you, okay, there's like much more fusion charge stuff coming along, I think. But when I first started the game, basically what happens is they asked you if you wanted to use the motion sensor mode. So assuming that most players are complaining about the sticky kind of touch mode, they're asking about the motion sensor now. But there's much more power-ups than before, I'd say. Actually, we're testing out 2 fingers here. Whoa. Ouch. Okay, so, whoa. Maybe it's the screen protector. Who knows? But definitely not used to this touch mode. This mode is just so I don't know. I think most players that I've heard from said that the motion sensor mode is much better. This mode where you actually move your character using your fingers is not that great. But you know, there is always other players that actually enjoy the screen, screen touch thing instead of the motion sensor, because it is heavier when you're holding your device. But this armor is holding up pretty well considering this is supposed to be relatively new or weak armor, I'd say. So we just got the proton field, which is awesome because what that does is that it reduces your damage. I think we just lost it though. Surprisingly, the super move to the top, I think. I think the top right corner is the super. Whoa. Okay, so never keep your eyes off of your character when you're playing this game. That's just not cool. So I think the super is on the top right now. It hasn't been tested, but it looks like it. Because I couldn't find the super on the bottom left corner. Okay, so we're going faster and it's getting more difficult. I think it's because we're getting to that point and the explosion stuff are moving around now. I guess they're making the stage more harder. Okay, we are going to have to switch back to motion sensor mode when we're playing the hot rod one. But let's revive here. So, we're gonna try out the super now. Okay, so yeah, the top right is the super now. Unfortunately, we're not shooting anything. It's just that we want to test out if that was the super. And it is. So they moved the super to top right. If you're wondering what happened to your super, where your super is, that's where it is. Now, we really need to go back to the motion sensor mode. This is so not cool. Okay, the ships still don't blow up after an explosion, which is really strange. But, maybe they're made out of like some special metal. I think this armor has stacked up pretty well considering it's new and that it isn't really hard to get. But the difficulty got much harder. Alright, we didn't make it. Sorry. Anyways, think this armor is pretty cool. Definitely an armor you should get. And I'll see you in the next video.